new Delta variant wave of COVID-19 will be very different, be able to deal with than the one that was underway when I took office. The vaccination of the unvaccinated, and it's taking a needless toll on our country. We have roughly 350 million people vaccinated in the United States and billions around the world. We have to get more people vaccinated. I said, well over, what's the number again? I can remind myself, 350 million Americans have already been vaccinated. They're doing fine.
Very important, and now it's so simple, there's no excuses why people shouldn't.
And at state-run clinics, AstraZeneca is now on for young and old.
20.
I'm 22.
28. 30?
I am 30.
From today, 18 to 39-year-olds who've been desperate for a jab can walk in or make a booking.
We've had around 15,000 appointments have been made, extra appointments have been made.
20-year-old Aidan Dubuisson was among the hundreds filing through Sandown Racecourse.
I'm just right now worried about the pain, filling a needle.
He's done his research and knows the risks.
I think the chance of getting blood clots or something like that is really low.
All right, let me just adjust this camera screen here. Here we go. Here. All right, we're just about to have some fruit. Now, not too much fruit. Like fruit is okay in moderation. If you're an athlete, I'm pretty fit and lean and healthy, but fruit's got a lot of sugar in it, so keto is the way to go. Low carbs where it's at. A bit of fruit, okay. Like this is my cheat meal, and I'll have a third of this, and then throw the rest out. Otherwise, if you keep the fruit in the house, it's tempting and you want to eat it, and it's just sugar, and it just leads to more fruit, more sugar consumption. So we know that sugar is bad, fruit's okay. A piece here and there. I'm going to run a marathon today. Let's talk about why I got the vaccination, and you should too. Let's just, we all need to stay home, get the shot. Some people call it the clot shot. Idiots. I've got something in my lung lately. Out of breath, coughing a lot. Must be the sugar. Got my jab. Feel good. Feel healthy. I reckon it's like a health booster or something like that. I'm not a medical doctor, and I know that everything a doctor says is going to be right because they've been at university. I didn't go to uni. What would I know? I'm just some dude who likes eating jackfruit sometimes, but not too much. It's got sugar in there. Anyway, let's get to the point. You can trust your government. You know what I mean? Like your government cares for you. Like dishonest people don't end up in, good people end up in power in society. If people want power, they want power to create change and to help people, not because they're power tripping. All right, so your government cares for you. Here in Australia, we've got lockdowns. And when I see lockdowns, I'm like, yeah, that's really good. I mean, we had 2 people last week, unfortunately, die in the prime of their life. They were 90-year-old somethings in nursing homes. And, and they had the COVID thing. And, done. Like, how sad is that? So I'm glad that Gladys shutting down New South Wales, locking down Sydney, Newcastle, Inner West, and I'm glad the president, the Prime Minister, the cane toad, not the cane toad, Anna, she's doing a great job. She's locking out those, diseased New South Wales people who might come across the border and make our sunny Queensland state, even more redneck than it already is. But still doing great jobs. I think the lockdowns are great, It's just great. You need to do it. This is a serious thing. This is taking people in the prime of their life. Literally. I mean, it's really sad to see. So I think the sooner everyone gets the shots, we can all get back to normal, and it's great. We should do that. And there's people out there, like you see, there's conspiracy people out there saying on Facebook, some ex-employee of a company that starts with P, he was like, top dog at that company. I think his name was Michael or something. And I'm like, I just don't trust anyone who's named Michael. And sorry against Michaels, but I just, as soon as I saw that doco, and I'm like, this guy's name's Michael. I haven't had a good experience with guys called Michael, but I have had a good, I don't know, but it wasn't on the mainstream media. Now, if this guy had clout, the mainstream media would say, okay, we're going to have an open platform debate. You share your side of the story, what your opinion is, and we'll share it. The mainstream media didn't have that debate, which means these quacks out there just don't deserve this position. Another doctor out there, Dr. Peter McCulloch or something like that, you know, he's saying, I used to recommend it, now I don't. And I'm like, well, you shouldn't be a doctor anymore, because doctors do what is right, you know. And so if the mainstream media's not giving him any attention or any like space, you know, like where's the platforms, where's the big floor debates on that one? So they're not giving him. If the mainstream media says it's true, then it's true. All right. And if the mainstream media doesn't give, let's call it mainstream, because it's the mainstream. You know, it's the mainstream of consciousness, of thought process. So you know, I recommend you should get your clot shot. So your clot shot. That doesn't cause clots. I don't think it does anyway. That's just my opinion. You know, there's a guy out there, Sage Kennedy, the runner, really fit guy, fitter than me, faster runner than I am. I'm faster on the bike than him, but he's a lot faster as a runner than I am. He had his done. He did the right thing, rolled up his sleeve, bam, bilateral pulmonary embolism. I don't think it's got anything to do with that. Running in the cold air, it's hard on the lungs, man. He's in Colorado. The air's cold. That's dangerous. Don't run, especially in Colorado. Stay home. You know, what's he doing outside running in the fresh air? It's too fresh, it's cold, right? Too much of a good thing's bad for you. So I would say his clots, in my opinion, again, I'm not a medical doctor, I wouldn't know anything, because I'm not, but I would say that Sage's bilateral pulmonary embolisms, which almost killed him, were probably caused from running in chilly air, right? Night air. You know how dangerous night air is? Stay home. Stay home, people, all right? VO2 max intervals, it's dangerous stuff, all right? Get your heart rate up. Human heart's not designed for working like that, all right? Some people are complaining of heart inflammation afterwards. They're probably eating sugar. Sugar is the cause of most people. Everyone knows that. Everyone knows that. Sugar, man. Sugar causes obesity. The reason why I'm not obese, because I hardly eat any sugar. Most of my diet's fats. Healthy fats. The brain's made of fat, all right? If you don't have enough fat, your brain just falls out your nose. Well, I mean, it might. You know, I don't know if it does, but that's just the deal, man. All right. So do your bit for society. Your government does care about you. All right. They do. Big pharma. These are scientists who are dedicating their lives to create these products for these pharmaceutical companies to sell. They're always going to put people before profits. All right. That's how you succeed in business today. You can't succeed in business today if you put profits for people. You can't. You never could. That's how it is. So do your bit, roll your sleeve up, and let's get back to the new normal.
This new Delta variant wave of COVID-19 will be very different, be able to deal with than the one that was underway when I took office.